Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Gemini. How are you guys this week? See what your energies are. I have the transformation card and the lovers card here. So it's just to get the energy in here to see what's transforming in your love life. Any endings, new beginnings for Gemini. Ooh, there we go. All right. Someone here, possibly Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, it's an energy of somebody here taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, this is often someone who's emotionally mature because they are capable of seeing things from another person's point of view. Yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, we got love here, maybe some kind of choice. Gemini, feeling the love here. It's really about seeing things from the other person's perspective, how they may feel. Okay, very nice energy. This could be yourself or someone else. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who rushes into a situation, often gets a little overwhelmed and runs away, but they are enthusiastic. So there's something to do with this person coming and going. Yeah, someone here is now putting the shoe on the other foot because it has to do with this person's path in love, this choice. It is possible it's someone who may have gone back and forth between two people. But what I like is the level of maturity now. So, because this is energy of now, some sort of transformation. Yeah, someone's going through a change, changing how they see a situation. So there's been some trust issues. It could be someone who has trust issues, and they often, come in because they're very attracted. This is someone who's often very attracted to the chemistry. They feel really positive, enthusiastic, and they just kind of go for it. And then they have some trust issues. It's also an energy of communication. Now, here's what I feel. There could be an energy where it's time to talk to somebody. If you're seeing someone right now, okay, whether you're the feminine or masculine, somebody here has that energy of trying to avoid some kind of conversation. It's because it has to do with possible mixed messages, trust issues. Yeah, so I feel someone here is just taking a little pause and looking at it. Yeah, see, it's someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. And it has to do with this person. I feel this is someone who's trying to sort this out. They keep doing the same thing. Okay, and sometimes it comes across as a person who can't make up their mind. But I really feel it's somebody who's it's a self-imposed trap, something in their head where they just they have trust issues. They really want this. I can see it. Somebody who really wants to go for it, but then the trust issues surface. So this is somebody I feel, it's a self-imposed trap, somebody who's trapped in a habit and a pattern here. So I feel this is someone who's taking a little pause here. It's somebody who comes in and then pushes someone away. It often has to do with a person who has trouble letting their guard down. See, they're not quite sure what to believe, and this is why. So it's a little bit of that confusion energy here. Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, little Cancer energy, Pisces energy. This is someone who becomes a little confused. It also has to do with some kind of conversation, mixed messages. I feel like there's someone here has a habit of running away when it's time to have that deep emotional conversation. It's like they go for it and then they run off. So yeah, it's an energy of someone here. I feel they're looking at things how the other person may feel. So they're taking a pause. They're looking at this. It's a little moment of introspection. So this is someone who's recognizing this. Okay, yeah, it's about letting their guard down, having that emotional conversation, emotional intimacy. I feel from the this definitely could be yourself dealing with this person. I do see a little Sag. This is a person who sometimes is a little hard to pin down. But I do feel this person's looking at this. There's feelings. There's love here. It's an energy of this path this person's been on, their choices. And it could be past choices. But yeah, when it's time to have that emotional conversation and things get kind of deep, yeah, this person puts those walls up. Yeah, see, slow and steady wins the race. This is someone assessing the situation. They're assessing it. It's about taking things a little slower, maybe not rushing in, but they're looking at this. They actually want this to be successful. So I feel like if you're dealing with someone here in that energy, there is feelings, there's love. This is someone who wants love. They really do, but they have this, I feel it's just a fear of that, mixed messages, miscommunication, but it's about that deep conversation, sharing their innermost self. So it's an energy of just slow and steady. Yeah, I feel we have someone here who's going to let their guard down here. They're kind of assessing this, working through the situation. So if you're dealing with this person, Gemini, I feel there's definitely feelings and love here. It's emotion, but it's, it's sharing those innermost secrets. Yeah, it's just really about a deep conversation. You may feel it's mixed messages, okay? But I actually feel this is someone who's been trapped in this pattern. They're assessing it. They're in introspection because there's love here. There's feelings. It's an energy of connecting, somebody who's very attracted physically, but then when it comes time for things to get really deep, this person kind of runs. Let's have a look at this Hanged Man. Yeah, see, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, this is somebody here who definitely focuses a lot on their money. So there could be some kind of communication about that. But this is a person who often plans ahead, prepares ahead. Now, to be honest, some of you could be the person here. Okay, if you are watching this and you're the feminine, maybe it's yourself. Maybe you have some kind of choice. So it's about just taking a pause, looking at what it is you want. So if it is yourself where, it has to do with this deeply emotional connection and you find yourself, rushing in and then you have trust issues. You have a hard time. Someone here has a hard time letting their guard down. It has to do with emotional intimacy. And we know that's what creates balance in a relationship. Not just that chemistry, that physical, but the emotional part. Somebody struggles with this. Yeah, so it's an energy of somebody thinking things through. Little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be yourself, but the masculine energy. But if you are a feminine watching this is what someone goes through. So this is someone now learning to slow down and think things through before they start something because they want this. They're decisive. See, it's becoming decisive. They're looking at the details, the situation. Yeah, see, they want that emotional fulfillment. It all has to do with putting all those cups on the table. See, they want to be happy. They want this. They want a union, but it's the emotional energy. They've definitely got some trust issues, or maybe you're having a hard time trusting this person, okay, who's in this energy. Yeah, let's have a look at the Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone weighing the pros and the cons. See, they weigh the pros and the cons. They procrastinate. Now, I do see an energy of someone here who's been trapped in a pattern, possibly back and forth between two people because of that emotional intimacy. So I feel they have trust issues themselves, but you may be having a hard time trusting. You may feel this person's manipulating or playing games. I don't feel like they're purposely trying to play games. They definitely have a hard time letting their guard down. So this is someone who goes back and forth possibly. It doesn't have to be. For some of you, it's just a person who procrastinates or they weigh the pros and the cons between two people. So it's an energy of an inner struggle. It's someone who needs to slow down. They need to calm down and make a decision. Yeah, because I feel there's love here. There's feelings. This is definitely somebody who wants love. But some of you, if you have a choice and it's yourself, where you can't really make up your mind, you're not really sure what you want, feeling a little confused. So it's really just about slowing down and making a decision. See, there it is. This is the cup. This is someone who wants to offer someone a cup. It's an opportunity. And I do see procrastination, but it's a person who this is someone who looks at the details. Some of you is just the same person in their energy, but if you are the feminine, like I say, watching, you may have a choice. Now, it has to do with someone seeing the bigger picture, becoming decisive. See, we have a person who's, kind of putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person might feel. So this is a person who's having a little introspection here. And it could be just someone who procrastinates a lot. They come and they go. Yeah, they definitely have a hard time letting their guard down. Let's have a look at the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's a habit, this person, a pattern. They're trapped in their head, trapped in their thoughts, a self-imposed trap. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's a little hard to pin down. They are a runner. They have a tendency to kind of run away when things become very emotional. That emotional intimacy, sharing that innermost self. Yeah. This is a person who often feels, they go into a situation thinking, well, this is probably not going to be successful. There's going to be no victory here. It has to do with that chaser runner. It's obviously someone who likes the chase. They like that energy. You can see it. But yeah, they're definitely someone who's a runner. This person's looking at that. And it could be someone who's been in this pattern where they haven't had a long-term relationship because they're very guarded. Okay, they have those walls built around themselves. So they're very careful what they believe too. This is another thing. Could be someone who's been manipulated before themselves. So they have a hard time really wearing their heart on their sleeve, putting themselves out there. But you can see they really want this. This is someone who wants love. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces energy. Let's have a look at the Seven of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, see, there's that massive epiphany. This is where the tower comes down, where somebody kind of freaks out about letting the wall down. See, this is tearing down. This is about tearing down the walls. And it could be about yourself. But just take it as it resonates. Yeah, this is someone grounding themselves. See, slowing down. Looking, assessing the situation. Let's have a look at the moon. Why is the, whoops, card's upside down here. What did I do? Okay. The moon. Why is it here? There we go. Yeah, see, it's about partnering up. It's about feeling safe and secure, something long-term, whether it'll be successful. This is someone who kind of freaks out because they kind of go into it and then it's like, oh no. They're a little afraid of partnering up. They could be a business owner, this has to do with long-term stability, a legacy, but it has to do with a partner. This is someone who actually really wants a partner, but they want someone, I feel, they can be confident with. Somebody who's very strong here. You can see some Aries energy, Mars energy, definitely some strong Sag. Let's have a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Gemini, yeah. See, conflict, competition. Yeah. I feel this is an energy, someone here, it's about sharing their innermost selves, partnering up, whether someone has their best interest. See, they have trust issues, and it could be because they're financially stable. Maybe you have some money, a business owner, maybe they own land, things like that, right? It's a legacy. But this is an energy of someone who's a little worried about confrontation. They're a little bit worried about that too. And it's also an energy, I feel, for whoever's watching this, that competitive energy, but it's about taking action. This is someone who knows they need to take action. They need to fight for what they want. So I feel a lot of this is that emotional intimacy, the inner struggle. This is someone who struggles with that. Yeah, let's have another look at this King of Pentacles. Oops, that came out quick. Yeah, see, it's someone who puts on the brakes. As soon as they start becoming emotionally connected, they kind of freak out. I do think this is someone who's been manipulated before themselves. So, mind games, manipulation. But I really feel it's more about, I feel from the viewer's perspective, it's an energy of having a hard time trusting someone, maybe feeling like they're manipulating or emotional manipulation. It looks like this is someone who's been through this before, but like I say, from the viewer's point of view, it's an energy of just, mixed messages, mixed signals. They come and go. Yeah, it leads to a lot of confusion, and it has to do with not feeling safe and secure with someone. But I do think this is a person who really does want to partner up here. Yeah, it's just, like I say, it's an energy of tearing down the walls. It's an energy of just being slow, communicating slow. This is a card of communication. See, communicating very slowly. They're assessing this. This is someone who very well, I feel, knows themselves. Yeah, see, tempering their passions, tempering their emotions, getting out of their head, making a head and heart decision. This is someone who's really feeling the love here. They really want that. But as far as putting themselves out there emotionally, they are worried about confrontation. It's also, they could be worried that there's competition too. You see? Yeah, but I feel it's just an energy of mixed message, trust issues, tearing down the walls. This is someone who is having that massive epiphany. They actually want to partner up, but they're afraid. I feel maybe being taken advantage of, or just confrontation. Yeah, it's an energy of someone confronting their fears. This is someone who's definitely doing some shadow work. Seeing how the other person feels. Yeah. I feel this is definitely an energy of someone who just needs to get out of their head. They need to take the time, slow down, and think things through. Okay? It's also an energy of inner balance. Yeah, so this is also somebody who can be very charming. Yeah, this is someone leveling up here. I do feel they have heavy Sag, or they could be, maybe Aries. Okay, Leo energy, but it really is an energy of someone who's quite charming. See, they're definitely looking at that energy. It's about putting themselves out there, opening up emotionally. But what I feel is they're taking this pause and they're seeing the bigger picture, how the other person feels. You see? Yeah, I mean, maybe it's yourself that's in that energy and they're kind of looking at this, putting the shoe on the other foot. Yeah. Yeah, you got an Emperor here. I mean, this is somebody who's definitely leveling up. See, they're going within, doing that inner work. So it has to do with change. Definitely change for the better. Now, this could be someone who's coming back around after a long period of time. They might be a little bit of fear, maybe fear of emotional intimacy, something to do with their legacy, but it has to do with feeling safe and secure. So I feel it's an energy of just letting someone know, making them feel comfortable enough to share it, because they are worried about confrontation, you know. It's that fear of confronting. I feel it's just confronting themselves. Yeah, it's shadow work, but yeah, it has to do with change for the better. I feel this is someone who's, you know, going through some kind of growth here, but it's an energy of this person knows it's time for change. Okay, they know they need to change, and they do need to, you know, think things through and become decisive. And they need to kind of just slow down and be patient. So it's an energy of patience here. Let's have a look at this Two of Wands, or Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so see, it's an energy of dating and courting. Yeah, this is definitely someone I feel who's dated a lot of people. They've played the field. They've had on and off relationships. And I do feel this is someone who has that inner struggle. See, this is a person who also knows the right person will wait till they're ready to offer the cup. So it's an energy of not pushing, somebody not pushing someone, okay, until they're ready. This is a person who needs to explore their feelings. It's about exploring the connection. Now, I do feel that inner struggle, absolutely here. See, they weigh the pros and the cons of the situation. Now, it is very possible this is someone comparing you to someone else. Maybe a choice they made in the past where they were manipulated, maybe emotionally. So it's definitely an energy of a person who has trust issues. And maybe yourself too. You're having a hard time trusting this person. But see, this is somebody here definitely who's a runner. Yeah, it's a runner. Now this is somebody becoming the chaser. It's about taking action, going after what they want. It's definitely an inner struggle with the Moon and the Five of Wands here. Yeah, let's have a look at the Six of Wands. See, this is a person who wants success. See, they want something long-term, but I feel they haven't had a lot of long-term relationships because they do this inner struggle and this procrastinating. I feel someone here is comparing someone to someone else. See, it has to do with taking a risk, but you can see this person reflecting, okay, on this. A little Aries energy, Mars energy. Yeah, this is the energies in the planets right now too. So, my goodness, yeah, someone taking, you know, it's about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. It's about pushing through that fear and letting their guard down. This isn't easy for this person. See, I feel it's a habit. It's about being on the same page. They're not sure. Habit, lifestyle. Now, you may be concerned if you know who this is and they're coming back around after a long period of time, whether this person's faithful. It has to do with having faith, you see, but it also has to do with being on the same page, lifestyle, habits, the way they conduct themselves. They're looking at all these things. Yeah, this person's definitely struggles here. And I feel this is someone too, maybe hasn't been faithful before. Because it's morals and values, the way they've conducted themselves. They may project onto the other person because of that fear. I do think this is someone who has been emotionally manipulated before. And it's like it's somebody who needs to figure out how they feel. It's giving them time to figure out how they feel, just exploring the connection. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that runner chaser here, but it has to do with their lifestyle, their habits, the way they live their day-to-day lives. That, yeah, I mean, a lot of it's morals and values pushing through fear, and it's about committing. This is someone I feel who has a hard time making a commitment. Yeah, there we have it. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups here. There we go. See the epiphany, the tower. This is someone who knows someone actually has their best interest at heart. It's an energy of making someone feel comfortable. So if this is yourself here, the feminine, with the Queen of Cups, you may have that sudden realization yourself. Okay? But I do feel this is an energy of someone who, like I say, the inner struggle, having a hard time letting the guard down. And it does take two people. It takes two people. But I feel it's an energy of whether someone has their best interest at heart. This is someone having a realization that somebody actually cares about them, maybe has very deep feelings. Someone who's there through thick and thin. So this has a lot to do with financial stability and just stability overall, whether someone's there for the right reasons. I do think this is someone who's used to being chased, maybe because they have money, things like that. This is that chaser, chasing somebody for the right reasons. This is an energy of someone who may have, made a choice in the past and for all the wrong reasons. So now they have, trust issues. A lot of it's about trusting themselves. But I definitely feel this is someone who was possibly manipulated by someone here into some sort of a commitment they weren't ready for. But I do feel if you're that person, and you may know who this person is, or you've maybe connected with this person, you're starting to feel confused, not sure you can trust them. This person definitely has the trust issues. But what I feel they're looking at as they do this inner work, they're putting the shoe on the other foot. So I do feel it's a little bit of a test. Okay? Yeah, it's a little bit of a test here. Like it feels like a test run. But I feel they are seeing this Queen of Cups, somebody who actually cares, someone who's there through thick and thin to overcome this. Yeah, it's an energy I feel it just kind of being patient with this person, not pushing too much. Okay, making them feel comfortable to share that. But it's an energy where it takes two. So yeah, you can see this is someone who's been there, done that. Yeah, but I do feel it is also an energy of multiple opportunities, competition. This is someone who's a little concerned about competition. Yeah, they struggle, I'll tell you. So that's the tearing down of the walls. And it could be even both of you here, but this is where, maybe it's both of you having a hard time sharing your innermost selves because it has to do with partnering up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, seeing eye to eye. Talking, communicating, telling each other how you feel, what it is you want. Looking each other in the eyes, you see. It's an energy of having faith. Yeah, so I do think there's someone here who's kind of pulled back after a period of time here, and they're seeing things differently. Now, they could be different than usual type. This is someone who processes their feelings a little different. So it could be a message for yourself to just kind of just be a little patient. Yeah, this is, like I say, this is somebody who's got walls built around themselves out of fear. Fear being manipulated. Fear that someone's coming after them for all the wrong reasons. This is someone who may have taken a leap of faith or a risk in the past, only to find out the other person wasn't faithful too. See, this is the thing. So, a lot of stuff going on here. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Yeah, see, there's been some heartache. Struggling. Yeah, possible third-party situations. But I feel this is someone who really wants love. I really do. And that's what this is all about, is the love. overcoming the fear, just kind of slowing down, assessing the situation. See, someone's reassessing. They're putting on the brakes and looking at this. I think they're reassessing their life too. You know, their path, the path they've been on in their love life. So there's definitely a lot of fear of conflict, competition, drama. This could be someone who was in a relationship with a lot of fighting. I feel this is someone who really is not into that. Okay, this is someone who doesn't really like the drama. But it's also someone who possibly causes that drama themselves. But I do feel this is someone very charming. Definitely they're not afraid of taking a leap of faith. You know, they're not really afraid of putting themselves out there as far as, you know, connecting, starting it, but it's about finishing it. It's about, this person's been on quite a journey. It's all about the finish line. This is a person who definitely, you know, like I say, it has to do with being on the same page, lifestyle habits, whether two people really connect. It's about that, you know, that understanding here, but it really has to do with someone pushing through that fear. That's what I feel. See, letting their guard down. Tell me about the transformation here. If you're dealing with this person, or you have someone you're starting things with and they put on the brakes suddenly, this is what this person struggles with. I feel it's an energy of someone needing to know that someone's there through thick and thin, that they won't abandon them or they won't run off with someone else, because I do feel this is something that's happened. But I'm not saying that they haven't done this as well. So, yeah. Let's have it's trust. Definitely trust. Yeah, see, this is an opportunity. They want this opportunity. They want it to be successful. They want commitment, but it's a fear of commitment, a fear of taking a risk and things ending up maybe like they did before in another relationship. It definitely looks like they may have been in some kind of commitment. Yeah, Taurus. Maybe if this is a masculine, Taurus, Gemini cusp, but it all has to do with love. Someone making a head and heart decision, looking at the situation, at what it is they want, seeing the bigger picture. You see, it has a lot to do, I feel, with themselves. Tell me about transformation. You know, see, it's an energy of someone trusting their inner knowing. See, they already know. This is someone who already knows. You probably know this person. See, they're going through a transformation. This is somebody who may have ended a situation with somebody. So it could be someone in your social circle, in your world, somewhere around you. But this person's going through change. It's all internal, that internal change. Yeah, and if you have this person coming back around, you may have a hard time trusting them because they may act exactly like they did before. So it has to do with taking a risk. Now, if you took a risk with this person, only to find out, maybe there was a secret, maybe something was said. But yeah, I mean, I really feel for most of you, it's an energy of trusting the intuition, trusting your inner, your inner self here. You know, paying attention to the red flags. So if it is yourself, you have a little Aries in your chart, or you're just in that energy of pushing through fear yourself, but then a little bit worried that you can't trust this person. If you know you can't trust someone, okay, like it's almost like you both kind of know there's some trust issues. It's like, because it's right in the heart of the reading. And I do feel it needs to be talked about. This is that innermost self, innermost secrets, you know, just connecting. It has to do with having faith to push through that fear. I feel with the feminine too, letting down. See, it's a little bit of fear of letting down the guard, telling someone how you feel, being there through thick and thin. But I got to tell you, the realization, this is someone who sees somebody this way. It's that massive epiphany, that realization, and that's what happens when you go into this is someone going through healing. It's an energy of someone going through that inner change. This is someone who knows the other person is there for them, always there. That's what they need to know. So, and maybe it is yourself too. So it's an energy of talking and communicating here. Yeah, see, taking a pause. There it is. See, it's both of you taking a little pause, looking at things from the other person's perspective. Now, I do feel this is two people where it's like you're different than your usual type, but it's about trying something different. This person processes their emotional energy differently. Okay, so you're very much the same, but as far as your emotional being, you're a little different. So yeah, so it's an energy, I feel, of projecting your own, the way you see things, okay, the way they see things onto each other. So it's really about, I feel, just sharing how you feel. Okay, putting all those cups on the table, just laying it on the line here, because there is love, but there's a fear of being hurt, fear somebody won't be faithful, especially if it's somebody who's come back after a while. Okay, yeah, they may be feeling the same way, like I feel. It's just a very mutual kind of energy here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. See, it's a fresh new start and opportunity. Some of you may, have a new opportunity, but I feel this person here is kind of going through that inner struggle, and they may feel you have other opportunities that you may no longer be interested. So I do feel it's that fear of, letting their guard down, that someone's going to push them away if they take a risk. So I don't know if you pushed this person away or they pushed you away. So I feel it's two people needing to let their guard down, both people, and to talk things through here. Because I do see, somebody here maybe with other opportunities, multiple opportunities, having this realization that and it could be someone who feels they're missing other opportunities because of this. So, yeah, tell me more about the High Priestess. This is that inner struggle. See, that someone's going through transformation. It's an energy of ending. The fear things it won't end well. See, fighting, arguing, all kinds of energies. This person's definitely someone who's, they're looking at the situation. I mean, they're really feeling that emotional energy, but they process it different. See, there they are in their head, thinking and thinking. The cycle, the habit, the pattern, the way they've conducted themselves, their lifestyle, their choices in love. This is someone who's made some bad choices. Absolutely. But I do feel this is somebody maybe who's been unfaithful in the past, or they're worried about someone else. It has to do with having faith in that journey that they're on. It's a person who's, definitely someone who's dated lots of people. I don't think this person's afraid of, asking somebody out, but it's what happens after that when it starts to become deeply emotional. So, because I do think they're a little bit of a risk taker, but then when it comes to taking things further, this person just, up goes the walls. Tell me about the Hanged Man. It's an energy of two people here, looking at things from each other's perspective, putting the shoe on the other foot, seeing how the other person feels. It's about talking, listening, communicating. So I do see communication coming in suddenly. This is someone who, and I feel we have the Queen of Cups kind of, looking at this, wanting this communication, or like I say, this is that fear of things moving too fast. This is often a person where things move too fast, they get a little overwhelmed. Yeah, possibly the feminine, but maybe it's yourself having an epiphany. Maybe there was too much too fast, sharing too much information too quickly, overwhelming this person. Now, it could be you, could be them, but we got a person leveling up. They're going from the this knight to the king to the emperor here. They're doing that inner work. They're mastering the elements of all the kings here. I feel there's a need to communicate, to talk, and not be afraid, making each other feel comfortable, maybe going to a neutral place, the emotional intimacy, making each other feel safe and secure to share their feelings. This person's more worried about confrontation, or they're more worried that there's, other people involved. I do see projection here. I have to be honest. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. Yeah, so we have some Aries, Leo, Sag energy, strong Sag. It could be yourself, could be them, but it's really just the energy of someone here who knows what they want and doesn't want to settle. It has to do with love. So some of you may have stood up to this person, maybe put your foot down at some point. Maybe you got angry. See, that's what this person's fear is anger. This is someone who doesn't want to fight. They're definitely not somebody who wants to fight. They will avoid that. Yeah, but it's about the same thing happening over and over. This is two people probably thinking about each other, kind of what happened, how things kind of played out here. But because that's why the Fool is here, looking at this, how things played out. It's about taking this opportunity, but it's having faith in pushing through that fear that all will be well. So there's definitely love. I mean, this is someone who definitely wants love, and they've mastered that emotional energy. See, this is someone needing to master it. So I feel they're ready to try something different. You see, trying something different. But it's also recognizing you're very much the same. I definitely see you're very much the same, but yet you're very different in some ways. And it's how you process things, that emotional energy. See, there's that moon energy. See, a little bit of fear of emotional intimacy. I feel like you both are a little guarded here and defensive, but you both know what you want. I do see charm, lots of charm. So you can be the masculine or feminine in this energy. But we have the King and Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Two people are very passionate. There's definitely a, that physical attraction. You both like the passion, but then when it comes time to that talk, that communication, sharing your innermost selves, it's like, freezing up a little bit here. Yeah. It doesn't feel like rejection. It feels more like just afraid of confrontation. Somebody is, afraid to confront somebody, to talk to them, that they'll be angry. So there's definitely something that's happened here for some of you. But if you are dealing with this person right now, you're getting a little, energy of how this person, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Everyone's journey's been a little different. But it's an energy of this person, I kind of feel, navigating that emotional energy and ready to try something different. So they're, like I say, after a period of time, this is someone who feels different, Yeah, maybe they feel that you'll feel different. That's an energy of that too. This is someone who has that fear that, it's really passionate. It's like, things move very quickly. It's very overwhelming that passion will burn out. So the emotional intimacy is very important, but it's both people. See, that fear. A lot of passion, two people driven by their passion. Two people are very attracted, a lot of, charming, a lot of charisma, and then the fear of the emotional intimacy. I feel both people. Yeah, there's the energy. See, it's just confirming it. Slowing down, taking things a little slow, not overwhelming each other with too much information. It's sort of like a step by step, like just taking it a little slower and overcoming the fear of sharing your innermost selves. So really just slowly letting the guards down. I think this person's having a massive epiphany. I mean, like I say, it's just, it's almost like, they felt overwhelmed by the fear of someone pushing them away or being angry, Yeah, but like I say, it's all about dating and courting, doing things in a more traditional manner. Society's rules, just kind of taking it slow, just dating for a while and see what happens. So if you have somebody who really just wants that and it makes you a little upset, you feel like this person is keeping secrets, hiding something. I mean, it's possible this person may have things they want to talk about, but to me it looks like, that feeling overwhelmed to share their feelings, their emotions, the fear of being hurt. They may be afraid of hurting the other person if they feel something changes over a period of time. That's why you take things slow. You assess the situation as you go. It's talking calmly, peacefully, trying something different. Yeah, pretty interesting energy. Let's have another look at the Three of Wands and we'll wrap this up. Yeah, see, this is someone who's really, that's the fear. You see, letting their guard down. This is the story someone tells themselves in their head, that you'll be angry. See, a lot of this is in the head, and probably both people, where you just think about it too much. Maybe a little obsessive thinking here. Too much thinking, not enough talking. I just feel guarded, defensive. I just feel, it's about tearing down each other's walls without overdoing it. This is often a person who will start to make up excuses because of that too. But it's the stories that this person tells themselves in their head that you'll be angry if they tell you something. Okay. Yeah, so whatever it is, I mean, maybe this is somebody who wasn't faithful in a relationship. Could be about yourself, but it could be about another person. Definitely I can see somebody, choices they made in their path, some sort of choice. I do think this is someone who connected with somebody for all the wrong reasons. And that's what this person's concerned, is going after someone for all the wrong reasons. Okay, that's what I feel. And I feel they have done this. So that's why I feel the projection. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Yeah, see, it's this person. See, it's an energy of emotional intimacy, sharing their innermost selves, telling someone how they feel. See, this is someone who's, like I say, I feel it really just has to do with a person who kind of, you know, it's a little of it's fear, it's apprehension. The stories they tell themselves in their head. It's all, a lot of this is in someone's head. See, they need to get out of their head. They need to just calm down and think things through. Yeah, wow. See, releasing things that no longer serve. This is someone learning to love themselves first, but it has to do with their hopes and dreams, everything they could ever want. It's emotionally overwhelming. It feels as though somebody, you know, definitely falling in love here. But it's about sharing that. I feel this is someone who's a little concerned, especially if it's someone who's kind of coming back around. They've gone through a lot of change. They may be worried that you've changed. You may not feel the same. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of feelings. This person's kept them secret. They've kept it all to themselves. And they need to release these things that no longer serve. They need to get out of their head. They need to quit making up excuses, telling themselves stories in their head. This is often what people do. They overthink it. So, yeah, I feel it has to do with this person's hopes and dreams and just releasing this. Learning to love themselves first. This could be somebody who spent some time alone here actually doing that. So there you go, Gemini. Yeah, some Aquarius energy. Yeah, maybe you both have, I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. So, yeah, but I do see that the energy of love, longing for love, wanting love. You know, it's about seeing the bigger picture. They want to be happy. This is someone who wants to be happy. I also feel this person's a little afraid they can't make you happy. Okay, or they don't really know what you want. And I feel this is just two people who just need to communicate. Mixed messages, mixed single, communicating, offering the cup. They want to offer you this cup. Yeah, they want to come in right. See, it's about being fair. See, this is a person I feel who took a pause, taking a little pause here, putting on the brakes, reassessing the situation. It's about control, releasing control. Just kind of learning to go with the flow, taking the time. That's why that Knight of Pentacles is here for both people. Both people need to slow down. Okay, this is two people who move very quickly. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. Yeah. See, it's about coming in right and being fair. Doing the right thing. It's an energy of someone, you know, seeing that someone here is right. It could be the one, but, you know, they don't really know. And I feel it's a fear. If they change after a period of time, that the other person will be angry. So this is someone who I feel just tries to avoid it altogether. But wow, pretty heavy reading for you, Gemini. So food for thought. If you're connecting with someone here, trust your intuition, your inner knowing. See, it's here for both people. See, just being wise. It's like I think you already know the answers you're seeking, that this person has feelings that they keep to themselves. Okay. Fear of emotional intimacy, I feel, is the biggest issue with this person. Yeah. So I do see this person maybe coming in to apologize. But for most of you, I really feel it's an energy of getting out of their head. The story they tell themselves in their head. It's almost like they look ahead how it's going to play out before anything really happens. So I wish you guys the best here. I do feel it's an energy of just your hopes and dreams, an energy of mutual. Okay, sharing your feelings. that mutual energy. This is what this person wants to know, that it's mutual. And I actually feel they're having that realization that you probably feel the same as they do. It's this person who's overthought it, but I also feel feminine, masculine here, both overthinking it. Secrets, mystery, feeling a little confused, not sure how you feel because you're not talking. So take care, and we'll see you soon.